Derek, you okay?
I'm all good, guys. I'm sorry, I don't know what even. They just won't stop.
You got a lap car somewhere it shouldn't be. You shouldn't be on the racetrack with anybody right there. We got drilled from behind, dude. It got tore up good. It's tore up pretty good.
Hey, sorry, guys. Thank you all for your help. I mean, really, there's nothing we could have done about that, but I'll get it fixed. I'll find a way to get sponsors to fund it, too.
Man, don't worry about it. We got a shop. Get out of work. We'll get it done. Just see how bad it actually is. There wasn't nothing you could do. We were about 2/10 quicker than the 5 in front of us, and we were catching back up that whole pack. Just, she should have never been there. Lap car's supposed to be on the bottom. Yeah, it's just a bad spot, man. Just a bad spot. Ain't nothing you could have done about that one.
Well, it finally happened. You know, in racing, you're never gonna get away clean every time, and unfortunately today was our day. And so the car is not perfect, that's for sure, but I'm okay. That's important. Everyone that was involved was okay. Thank you to the Wenatchee staff for helping us get off the track, but I don't know what to say. I'm kind of at a loss for words. It seems like no matter how much time or effort we put in, you know, you can only do so much to make the best of your situation. So all I can do is learn from it. I mean, I know this one wasn't in my hands, and we were kind of just on the bad side of the stick, or whatever people say. It was just bad luck, nothing we could do, nowhere to go. But I guess, you know, I'm sure there's something I can learn from this and walk away with. Mainly just try to keep myself out of positions like that. I feel like we were doing pretty good. Drove from, I think we started 20th, which we shouldn't have been back there, but I think we found the speed, luckily, to the team we have, and I think a lot of that was me. And so maybe that's what I need to learn is, you know, to be a little bit more aggressive early on in practicing. But really, we drove up to 10th, and I felt like I was being smart and smooth, and coming around a lap car just got screwed. So she was okay. I talked to her, the driver, and I said the same thing to her, but I can't freak out, you know, when stuff like this happens, because, you know, that's just part of it. But I hate that it had to be us, especially after all the work that's gone into making this possible. But just because of that, I can't thank everyone for making this possible for me, because even if I'm standing here next to a wrecked car, I gotta live my dream today. That was for sure. So we'll get it fixed. Gotta find the money, gotta find the help, but we got the knowledge. We'll get it there. So thank you, everyone. We'll figure this one out.
Forgive me if the quality isn't as great. My camera right now is kind of packed with video from Wenatchee and all other sorts of stuff, so it's just gonna be easier to use my phone for today. But I'm gonna head to the shop, get started on another day of pulling stuff apart. Probably today just getting the shocks off, bump sticks of what's left of the bump sticks, getting that front bumper off, probably, I mean, the air box, maybe spindles off. We'll see what we can do, but just trying to get stuff that's off, or that needs to come off. The rear end needs to be dropped out of the car. Can't really do that by myself, it's just not safe. So I can probably get it dropped to where it's sitting on the chassis, and then wait till I have Travis or somebody that can give me a hand, lift it out. Other thing, I just got to get the driveline out. I really want to inspect that rear tail shaft of the transmission. Kind of worried about that. That's the only thing I'm really losing sleep over right now. Besides that, yeah, you guys already got the gist. So let's just head to the shop. It is Friday morning. I'm heading out of town next week, so I want to try to get as much done as I can before I take off, and then when we get back, just jumping straight back into getting stuff done. So anyways, let's head there. wait, a long wait later for parts from the manufacturer, going through all the back orders and waiting on shipping, blah, blah, blah. We're finally getting our parts today. It's been like 3 weeks since the original incident. I had to pull it apart just a few days after, but it's just been sitting here on jack stands since, because we simply just didn't have the parts to put it back together. But they're coming in today. I have some help. Chuck Jones, from Chuck Jones Automotive right next door to us. He's gonna come help me with the rear end for a little bit, swapping out locker springs and such. And then I have Travis Sharp coming in from Montana, who's gonna help me put pretty much the whole suspension and body back together. So those guys, I owe them a big thank you. You know, I could possibly, I mean, most likely I could figure this out on my own if I had the time, but when we're in a time crunch like we are right now, where we're trying to have this thing done by Monday and it's Thursday, you know, I can't do it on my own, realistically. So it's nice to have somebody that I can lean on for their advice, lean on their knowledge. So hopefully we can bust through this thing, and I learned some stuff along the way. So hopefully I could show you guys, but we are back and going. Super excited. Let's get into it.
Yeah, Daryl's Economy Muffler. Yeah, they sponsor Mike Oberst, Brandon Real. Still good. Huh? Yeah.
Travis has been helping me. I got the nose together. We got all the front suspension on both sides. Been setting accurate, bump steer, going through it, but we got to use the plumb bobs this time just because before it was a little different on our sway bar heights and such, and now things aren't clearing now that we've dropped some stuff. So yeah, trying to make sure we do everything right. But I got to make a quick parts run for a little drill bit. Got to drill a little bung out here, but anyways, yeah, we're making good progress. So hopefully today's Saturday. We're hoping by Monday it's done. We'll see. And of course they did not have it, so I'm making a longer parts run. It's kind of nice. We have this Napa right there next to our shop, but unfortunately, when they don't have our parts, we kind of get screwed. But there's an Ace around the corner, so it works out. One final day to get things buttoned up. Now it's body is our project. Then we'll go get this thing wrapped. Thank God. final reveal, all ready for Portland. Thought that came out pretty solid. Finally the day we're taking this thing to PIR, but we're using the Racing Dynamics trailer, so we got to pull his car out, load this one in, play a little swapperoo. So yeah, basically we're just at the shop getting things ready to go, but we get to go PIR today. It's gonna be a beautiful day. This thing will look great out there, but unfortunately the next 2 days are gonna be soaking wet. We'll see how that goes, but let's get loaded up. We got to get that car into this shop and this car into that trailer. This should be fun. Alrighty, we got the caravan going. We got motorhome here, us in the truck and trailer, Travis in the van, and my brother and his motorhome behind him. So we're on a roll now to the track. Just like that, pulling up to the back gate. Alrighty guys, that is going to do it for this video. I apologize, it's not the most detailed video and I don't go into explanation on a ton of stuff, but we really were just in a big time crunch trying to get as much of this done as we could, as fast as we could. But I can't end this video without giving a huge thank you to, first of all, the two people that helped me on this, Chuck Jones and Travis Sharp, for coming over and doing all those hours of work. I mean, I'm sure you can see in the video, but it would have been impossible without you, man. So thank you so much. But also I have to express my gratitude to Pacific Office Automation for letting us come and put that car on display. We had the most incredible time out there at PIR, and as race fans, not like let alone racers, it was just so fun to be in that environment and have NASCAR back out here in the Northwest. So I can't say thank you enough to everyone who made this possible. Obviously, there's going to be some work to be done on the car. We didn't get it completely 100% complete. A lot of it, we just got stuff to the point it could be on display. So some stuff will have to be pulled back apart to do the fine details on, and some stuff still needs to be added onto the car completely. So stay tuned for a video on that. I'm actually leaving first thing in the morning tomorrow to take the car up to Travis's and get all this done. So if you guys would like to check all that out and see the process of us getting this car ready for our next race, make sure to check that video out when it comes out. But I'm just trying to kind of slam videos out for you guys so you can see everything that's going on. Like I said, I apologize if they're not the most detailed, but right now it's kind of a quantity over quality thing, just trying to get caught up. That way you guys can actually see all the footage from our past events. So next one up, doing a video on our trip to Sonoma. That one was also a blast, so make sure to check all the upcoming videos out. But until next time, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below if you'd like to see more content like this. But besides that, guys, take it easy.